Alright, so we're here at Home Depot. We got, this is gonna be our filter. It's gonna make the filter in. We got lava rocks, filter media, these are good. And to the lava rocks, I'll show you here. Right here. These lava rocks, we're gonna use for filter media. And then we're gonna get a few bags of these. The pond pellets. So half the pond is gonna be these pellets, and then half of it I'm gonna do with sand. I'll show you that in a second. So this is the pool filter sand I was talking about. This is really good sand because it's more fine. It's made for like being submerged in water all the time for the pools. But I think ever since the hurricane hit, the price went up. So we're just gonna get regular play sand, so it's cheaper, so we can cover more of the pond. So here we got the play sand. It's like $5, and it's basically the same. So we're back at the truck now. I only ended up getting 3 bags of the sand, 3 bags of the pond rocks, and 3 bags of the lava rocks, which are for the filter. This is gonna be the base of the filter. All the filter media is gonna be inside of there. They didn't have all the correct fittings I wanted for the filter, so I'm gonna order something that was online. I already ordered the filter media and everything online, so that's already half of the filter media. The rest of it is gonna be like the filter media padding, the sheet of it. And then this will at least give us the basis for the inside of the pond. And then the tarp's coming as well from online. So we can get that started, and then I might head over to Lowe's and see what options for stones they have, because at Home Depot they didn't really have many options for stones to put around the perimeter of the pond. So we'll get all that done, and then we'll come back another day and get all plants to make it look pretty, and that's pretty much it. All right, so we mapped out the size of the pond with some spray paint. So we're gonna get it, we got it around the size we want it. And then once we start digging, we can adjust the size. But so far it's 6 by 11, I think it was. So we're just loosening up the grass right now. And hopefully we get around 2 feet deep, unless you hit sprinklers or anything. But just for now, just spray paint around, and we're gonna start digging now. We're still chipping at the pond right here. We're running into some rocks right now, but it's coming along. It's about 1 foot deep right now. My boy Anthony chipping away. I don't know why there's so many rocks, but we might have to go rent something from Home Depot to help us dig. But for now, it's all by hand.
No, look at that.
Get the pile going. I have to figure out where to spread all this. I was not expecting this many rocks, but big guy right here. Coming along, progress. All right, so we're hitting some big boulders over here. So we ended up having to rent from Home Depot one of these jackhammers. It's not too expensive, but this guy,
give it a go.
He's doing so much work right now.
Show what it does.
All right. All right, so we made good progress in the pond. This hammer helped a lot. Finished up the sides, cleaned it up. We got through the thick layer. We got a very thick layer out of rocks, and now it's more sand. And we're making this out the shallow end on the right side, and it's getting deeper in the middle, and a little more shallow on this end. But we're just cleaning up the sides right now, and then we'll be pretty much done. It's gonna be around 2 feet deep in the deep end, and then around 1 foot deep in the shallow end, so it should be perfect. That's how deep. getting dark out now, but we just got smoothed out all the rocks in the bottom.
It's double layer
Then
too.
we put some blankets down and towels, and now we get the tarp over it. It's just big enough. You put the tarp in half, so it's basically 2 layers right now, just for extra protection. And now we're about to fill it up and see how everything looks. It's flowing in. We'll see how long this takes to fill up. It's gonna take a little while, but we're about to start putting the last rocks in. So you can't really see right now because it's murky, but it'll clear up soon when the filter starts going. So half of the pond is sand over here, and then the other half is gonna be rock. So we're gonna put the last bucket of rocks in. We'll spread them all out.
Shit, that's not foggy. The rocks get foggy no matter what, man.
Here's the rocks we're getting to put around the pond, the perimeter, so it'll keep the pond liner in place and it'll look good. Now we're just gonna get some pond pebbles and then we'll fill in everything.
We have to break.
All the bricks loaded up in the back. And I gotta head to the house. All right, so we're out here picking up some plants that are around the pond. I think we're gonna get these, I forgot what these are called, cotton something. Yeah, the cotton. We're gonna get 2 of these. There's bigger ones over there, but they're more expensive, and we'll just let these grow out. And over here, all the way at the end, I'll show you them later. Right here, there's some elephant ears. They're listed $12 each, so we're just gonna get 1 of those. So 2 of these, 1 elephant ear, and then we're gonna get 2 ficuses to hold the filter in place to hide it and everything, and it should be good to start.
That looks sick.
All right, so we got the plants.
Yeah, let me put.
We're gonna pot back here. We got the rocks for the waterfall, a few more. We got this pea gravel that we're gonna be laying all around the surface to block the tarp, and then I'm cutting the tarp while they lay it down. Tomorrow we're gonna reconstruct the waterfall a little bit because we got additional rocks, but yeah, we'll see these plants in there soon. All right, so we're here in the garage. We're trying to make the filter right now. Got this brute garbage can, so 32 gallon, so should be pretty good for the size pond, 1,000 gallon pond. With a 4,000 gallon pump over there, right there. Then we got, this is a 1 1/4 inch tubing to connect to the pump. Then this is a 1/4 inch T. So this is gonna go down on the bottom. Once I connect it to there, it'll go down the bottom like this. So that will be in the middle, and it'll tee off so it'll go evenly on each side. Then we're gonna get this. We're gonna cut this 2-inch PVC down, and this is gonna stick out like this. It's gonna be a lot shorter, obviously, but this will be, so it'll fill up here, go up to the filter media, and overflow out the 2-inch pipe. And then we're gonna I have it over here, wherever I put it, the Uni Seal. Somehow I lost it. This right here is the Uni Seal. So basically, this goes through this pipe, and then this is gonna go against the can, and it'll give it the seal, so you don't have to use any PVC fittings and it's more of a clean look. But yeah, so you gotta cut this hole 2 inches, and then I might just test it first without cutting for this pipe, and we might cut on the back side of 1 1/4 inch for this hose to pass through. So basically it's gonna just fill up in the bottom. As it overflows, it's gonna go through all the filter media right in there, and then it's gonna come out right here, and then we'll make a little waterfall with rocks, and that should filter it plenty. All right, so I made a little mistake on this. At first, I cut this 2 inch hole because I thought the 2 inch Uniseal was 2 inches. So I wanted the highest point, which is gonna be here. I wanted to leave a little bit here, a little bit of space, just so the water wasn't to the tippy top, just so it would overflow at this point. But I realized that I didn't want one of the lids on. I didn't want the inlet pipe going to the lid because it will not look good like that. If this pipe is like sticking out like this, it's gonna look weird, you know. And so obviously the inlet you want to be higher up than the outlet, so just gravity will throw more naturally. So even though I made this hole too big, I'm gonna reuse this hole for this. I'll put some sealant around here or something. This will be the inlet to go to the bottom. And now this side, I actually had to cut a 3 inch hole because these Uniseals, so I don't know the exact chart of it, but like a 3 inch, so for the 2 inch pipe, you need to cut a 3 inch hole because the Uniseal is an inch bigger. So this goes in here, and then you can put your 2 inch pipe in. Alright, so this is pretty much the final product of the pond filter. I ended up going with a 3 inch on here because I was gonna use a 2 inch, but I used a wrong size cutting bit, so it was too late. So I forced myself to go to a 3 inch Uniseal 3 inch pipe, which is, I mean, it's better anyway, so I don't have to worry about it overflowing or anything if the pump is too powerful, or if I go to a bigger pump. So then the 2 inch I just put Uniseal I put over here. It's bigger obviously than this hose, but if I ever want to put a 2 inch PVC here, I can have the option for that. And then I have this one siliconed down to a 1 1/4 inch T fitting, so it'll even out the flow left and right, just even out the flow. And then I'm gonna put these lava rocks in the bottom. Then there's gonna be lava rocks on the bottom, sponge filter layer, and then there's gonna be filter floss on top of that. And it should make the water crystal clear. Alright, so we got the filter all connected with the pump down there at the bottom. That's just for now. Eventually I'm gonna get lily pads and other plants, so that'll cover that all up. This hose I'm gonna make a little shorter eventually, but just for now, this is a good length just to test it out. One's back here, back there, one's to the back side. I already showed you guys the T fitting. And the bottom layer, down at the bottom, lava rocks. It goes to a layer of these bigger rocks just for added depth. Then I have a layer of sponge material and then the filter floss right here. I'm gonna add one of these rocks to the top, but just for now to test it and to hold the filter floss in place, I'm putting these rocks, and then I'm gonna get some live plants for the top layer. Just the live plants and roots will act as filtration in itself, but this is it for now. And then I'm gonna get more rocks that ran out from the batch I got, but stack more back there. We'll cover the PVC pipe, and then we'll get some potted plants, and you won't even see that trash can. Then once that we get the filter running, I'm gonna fill up the pond a few more inches and cut the tarp. And from there it'll be pretty complete, and then when I go get the plants for that, I'll get plants for around here and some more gravel rocks to go around the edge to fill in the cracks. And we get this pile of sand move out the way, and the pond will be pretty much done. We're filling up. So we have a lot of flow. Definitely gonna move the filter back more, but it's a good start for now. All these guppies for the pond. It's kind of hard to see. There's a lot in there though. If you want to pour it in.
Can we throw that one in there?
No, just throw it inside. Fertilizer. Here, pull the bucket into the net. Or do it like over here.
Yeah, do it with the pond.
Like
Ready?
in the corner. There's a pretty good amount in there.
Oh yeah. Look at these two.
Let's put them in. See, I told you.
That's a big molly, bro.
The release. I just want to get all this shit in the tank. In the pond.
Dude, these boys are like...
Some of them are gonna die, but just kind of like
nice.
take them out and try not to get all the what you call it, weeds in there. They're all just sitting there. Come on.
Oh, you have a little cichlid right here too.
Some of them might die, but
Bro, these fish are down.
it's fine. There's a lot of them get stuck in there. That's why.
You just committed suicide.
Yeah. You can use a net to clean it after. The guppies are in there.